Hi, I'm Joe Fida. We make activated carbon air filters for air scrubbing in grow rooms, processing, or anywhere where volatile organic compounds are being released. So what we've done here is a classic setup for us. We come in, we'll take dimensions of the room. From there, we'll take the volume of the air, and then depending on whether the client wants recirculating or exhausting, we will determine the CFMs that's required for the room. Based on that, we will then select appropriate units to then be installed. In this case here, this is an exhausting setup, meaning that the air in the room will then be passed through the carbon bed before exiting the room. Now, we don't just provide carbon filters. What makes us a little bit different than the average company is we actually have created a product with a replaceable carbon cartridge. The benefit of this is that we can actually reduce all waste from the product, and we also offer a service where we will come in on a regular basis, usually 4 to 8 months, depending on the client's preference and the use of the room, to come in and we will change out these filters. Now, the change out process is quite simple. For this to be done, all we have to do is remove 3 wing nuts here, then pull the unit out. The old cartridge, once taken out, will be taken down. This outer housing, which will remain in place, will be sanitized. We will then take a new cartridge and then insert it into the unit, and then we will refasten on the wing nuts, and the process is done. Every room in the facility is sized out based on its application and depending on what the required, to determine what the required CFMs are. Once the required CFMs are determined, the same process is repeated. So either them being recirculating or exhausting, we will size the units appropriate to the CFMs required. So this room has a recirculating setup. So in this case here, the air is being changed over in the room numerous times. Again, this room was, the dimensions were taken. From there, the volume of the air being changed over required, and the appropriate units to be used to meet that requirement were selected. This is a changeover for a 4-inch unit. So that means that's referencing the flange size of the unit. As you can see, all I'm doing is removing the wing nuts. Once these are removed, the unit can be slid out, just like this. Once the unit's taken out, this cartridge is considered to be exhausted. A new one is taken. The new one that is taken. After this is sanitized, this end cap is sanitized, we then would simply slide in the new unit into the outer housing, and we would simply slide up. And then all we would do is once the unit's in, we would reattach the wing nuts to the top, and we would be good to go.